Today's story is about Jonah and the great fish. Jonah was a prophet called by God. He was the son of Amittai. One day, the Lord spoke to Jonah.
Arise, Jonah. Go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry out against it, for their wickedness has come up before me.
He had delivered messages before, but this time, the command struck fear into his soul. Jonah froze. Nineveh, the very name, made his heart tremble. It was the capital of Assyria, violent, proud, cruel, the enemies of Israel. To go there was to walk into danger, or worse, humiliation. He couldn't do it. He wouldn't. Instead of obeying, Jonah decided to run. Not just from a mission, but from the very presence of God. Jonah hurried down to the docks, wrapped in his cloak, looking over his shoulder as if the divine gaze might still be upon him. There he found a ship bound for Tarshish, the farthest place west, in the opposite direction of Nineveh. He paid the fare, boarded quickly, and as the ship pulled away from shore, he whispered, "I'm done. God can send someone else." But Jonah forgot one truth. You can't run from the God who made the heaven, the earth, and the sea. Not long after they sailed, the sky darkened. The wind rose. Waves began to slam against the ship. Within moments, the sea turned violent. The sailors panicked, shouting prayers to their gods and throwing cargo overboard. But Jonah, he was fast asleep below deck, as if nothing could disturb his troubled soul. The captain shook him awake.
"What are you doing, sleeper? Call upon your God, maybe he will spare us."
They cast lots to find the cause of the storm, and the lot fell on Jonah. The crew surrounded him, eyes wide with fear.
"Who are you? What have you done?"
Jonah swallowed hard.
I am a Hebrew. I serve the Lord, the God who made the sea and the land.
The sailors stepped back, horrified.
You served the God of the sea, and you ran from him?
Jonah lowered his head.
The storm is because of me. Throw me into the sea, and it will grow calm.
The sailors refused at first, rowing hard against the waves, but the sea only grew wilder. Finally, they lifted Jonah and hurled him into the dark waters. Instantly, the wind stopped. The sea became calm. The storm obeyed. Because its creator had spoken, the sailors fell to their knees, offering sacrifices to the God of Jonah. And Jonah? He sank into the deep, swallowed by silence and regret. The waters closed over him. Seaweed wrapped around his head. His lungs burned as he sank deeper and deeper. Just when his strength failed, a shadow moved through the depths, massive and alive. Then, in a rush of motion, Jonah was swallowed. Darkness, silence, the smell of decay and salt. Inside the belly of a great fish, Jonah lay trembling. He could still breathe, barely. Every sound echoed like thunder. The groan of the creature's body, the surge of water through its gills, the slow thump of its heart. Jonah realized then that he wasn't dead. He had been rescued. God had not destroyed him. He had preserved him. Even in discipline, there was mercy. For 3 days and 3 nights, Jonah remained there in living darkness. And in that strange prison, he finally prayed.
Out of the belly of the grave I cried, and you heard my voice. The waters closed over me, yet you brought my life up from the pit. When my soul fainted, I remembered you. Salvation belongs to the Lord.
His words rose from the depths like a fragile flame. And God heard. The great fish turned toward shore, and with a mighty heave, vomited Jonah onto dry land. Jonah fell to the ground, gasping, filthy but alive. The sun felt warm against his skin. He had run from God, and yet God had chased him. through storm and sea, not to destroy him, but to restore him. Once again, God's voice came.